Ooh, the sun is right in my face. Hey parents, I'm going to do two videos. One, a stroller comparison, and then two, a car comparison. So a Traverse versus a van. I have a Kia Carnival. I see a lot of these questions like on mom groups and twin mom groups, and I had the same question, so I thought that I'll just make a video to show you guys so that you guys can make the best decision for you, because I happen to have 3 strollers and a wagon. And the video might be a little wonky because I'm holding the phone on my own. So first one, City Select side-by-side. Looks like it says City Mini, but this is the side-by-side stroller. So I was given this actually a long time ago. I had it for my 2 younger sons, so not twins, but they're 3 years apart, and they both needed a stroller still. I used it a lot, like at Disneyland, going to the store. This one actually folds up the smallest. So yes, it is wider, but when you fold it up, let me show you. Fold the 2 straps, and it folds the smallest. So it's the most compact, but yes, it is wider. So that's probably my most lightweight stroller. So next, my City Select front and back. So I do like this one. I wouldn't say that I have a favorite of these strollers, just because I use them all for different things. And no, I did not buy all of them. I only bought the wagon. The other 2 were gifted to me. I probably would have definitely not bought all 3. So no. But this one, I definitely used more when they were infants, because these seats come off and then they can be attached. The car seat could be attached. The side-by-side, I could not get car seats on there. There was no way to do that. So I had to get this one. So I was given this, and I was able to put the car seats on them. So I used this the most. I did not have the wagon at the time I had like infants. So this was probably my most used stroller when I had the car seats. So I would say it takes up more room in the car, and I will do a car video with the Traverse and the Carnival and show you guys the trunk. It definitely takes up more space, only because these seats have to come off to fold the stroller. So you have the stroller folded up and the 2 seats. So it takes up like the entire trunk. So let me show it to you when I take the seats out. The 2 seats taken out, and then here's the stroller. So to fold the stroller, you just fold these things up here, and I'll show you what it looks like folded up. It is pretty compact. However, it does have this thing here, so it kind of just is weird in the car, plus these. So it does take up more space than the side-by-side and the wagon, personally. And last but not least, we have the W4 Wagon. So I do have twin. They're almost 1 year old. We've been using this for several months. I mainly just have them in it, but I also have a 4-year-old who happens to be on the spectrum, which doesn't make it super important, but I do have to have him contained sometimes because he does like to run. So I definitely do use this the most for parks, for zoos, for outings that I think will be longer. If the twins, you think I'm gonna have them nap, it's easier for me to change them in here than trying to use a changing table. So if I'm gonna have like a longer grocery shopping outing, I always choose the wagon over anything else. And now that they can stand up, sometimes they don't want to sit in the seat, and I just have them stand up in the wagon. So here is the seat. It does have a seat obviously on the other side, but I actually have this seat in my car just separate in one of the back seats, because a lot of times I'll use this literal seat for like the grocery cart. So instead of taking the whole wagon, I just take the seat and put it in the cart. So like if we're not going to Costco, and I'll put that bad boy in there, and that way both the girls have a seat. As far as folding it up, it's a situation, but it isn't terrible, and I will show you how I do it. Okay, so probably not the best example because my car is on the driveway, so it's higher up than normal, but you know, challenge is a challenge. So the best way to do this, if you're not like crazy strong like me, you put it up against the car for leverage. You unlock it, you start to pull it up a little bit, and then you kind of use the car as leverage and you push it. And then I'll just use my leg to get it to lock, and then that's it. So it's not crazy. You have to unlock the seats, that would have been good. Before I locked it. Okay, so, and then you put the handlebar down. And then you just use your legs to get it in there. And of course I'm higher because I'm on the driveway, but you hold these side things and you just kind of swing it in. So of course I have stuff in my trunk, and I'll show you a comparison for the trunks in the Carnival and the Traverse. But there's definitely more room here. The Traverse, there's not this deep area, so definitely more room here. So when I have the City Select front and back, you have the stroller and the 2 seats. So as you can see, for this with a wagon, it to me takes up less space. It is bulky and it is heavy, but it's not all the way over. And I went grocery shopping today at Costco, and I was able to put most of my stuff here. I'll put some stuff in the wagon, and we're good to go. So stay tuned for the next video for the 2 car comparisons. I'll do as well.